I screamed at my mother-in-law in front of the entire family and she started clapping. My mother-in-law has hated me since the day I met her and I honestly couldn't tell you why. I've been married to her son Steven for 2 years now and nothing I have ever done has been good enough for this woman. The first time I came over for dinner, she looked me up and down and asked Steven if this was really the one while I was standing right there, and it's only gotten worse since then. She criticizes my cooking, my clothes, my job, my family, the way I keep my house, and basically every single choice I've ever made. I've been biting my tongue for 2 straight years because I love her son and I didn't want to be the reason his family fell apart, but I was getting to the point where I couldn't do it anymore. Last Thanksgiving, I spent 6 hours making a homemade lasagna from scratch because Steven told me it was her favorite, and she took one bite, pushed the plate away, and asked Steven loud enough for everyone to hear if he missed eating real food since he got married. Then she ordered pizza and made me sit there and eat it with them while my lasagna went in the trash. For my birthday this year, she gave me a gym membership in front of Steven's entire extended family, and the card said, "So you can be your best self," with a little smiley face like she wasn't calling me fat. The one that really got me was at Steven's cousin's graduation party, when she announced to a whole table of relatives that I got lucky landing her son, and that I should be grateful every day because women like you don't usually get a chance at a good man. I went to the bathroom and cried for 20 minutes, and when I told Steven about it later, he said she probably didn't mean it like that and I was being too sensitive. That's his answer for everything. She doesn't mean it like that. She's just old school. He has never once told her to stop, and I was really starting to feel like he was picking her over me every single time. So when she called last month to announce she was throwing a family dinner, I felt physically sick because I knew exactly what was going to happen. The night of the dinner, I begged Steven to let us skip it, and he said we couldn't because it would break his mom's heart, which was honestly hilarious because that woman doesn't have a heart. 20 minutes into dinner, she loudly announced to the table that Steven could have done better, but seems happy enough, I suppose. I was gripping my fork so hard I thought I was going to bend it in half, and Steven just sat there eating his steak like nothing was happening. Then she said the thing that finally broke me. Steven's cousin asked if we were thinking about having kids soon, and before I could even open my mouth, his mom laughed and said, "Well, I hope the children get Steven's genes because Lord knows we don't need any more of whatever she's bringing to the table." The whole table went quiet, and everyone was looking at me, and something inside me just snapped after 2 years of swallowing every insult. I stood up so fast I knocked my chair over. Are you serious right now? I have sat here for 2 years while you criticize everything about me, and I'm finished pretending you're not a miserable woman who gets joy from making me feel worthless. She opened her mouth to say something, but I kept going because I wasn't done. I said, "Your lasagna isn't even that good. I've had better from a frozen box." Steven's dad looked like he was having a medical event, but I couldn't stop now. I said, "I have spent 2 years wondering what I did to make you hate me so much, and I finally realized I didn't do anything because you're just a bitter person who needs someone to look down on to feel important. I love your son more than anything, but I am finished letting you treat me like garbage in front of everyone. And if Steven wants to keep choosing you over me for the rest of our marriage, then I'll make that decision real easy for both of you." The entire room was dead silent, and I could feel 20 pairs of eyes burning into me, and I was waiting for Steven to tell me to apologize or for someone to escort me out, but then his mom did something I never expected in a million years. She started slow clapping, actually slow clapping with a huge smile on her face like I had just finished a performance. She looked over at Steven and said, "Took her long enough?" She turned to me and said, "My mother-in-law made my life miserable for 15 years, and I never once opened my mouth to defend myself. I let that woman walk all over me until the day she died, and it's the biggest regret of my entire life. I swore I would never let someone as weak as I was marry my son. I've been waiting 2 years for you to show me you had a backbone, and honestly, sweetheart, I was starting to worry you never would." His mom walked around the table toward me and said, "Welcome to the family. You finally passed the test."